Hey there, Colonels! Not sure how to get started on your research project? At EKU Libraries, we are here to help. This tutorial will introduce you to a brainstorming technique that can help you get from a general topic to a more focused research question. Have a rough idea of a topic, but not quite sure how to get from ideas to questions? Try mapping your research topic. Creating a map of your research ideas is a strategy you can use whenever you need to explore a topic, come up with a list of possible research questions, or narrow or broaden a topic. To get started, grab a blank piece of paper and a pen or pencil. Draw a circle in the middle of the page. Next, write your idea for a paper topic inside. If you're not sure what to write, you can start by connecting your class or assignment with something you're passionate about. Let's take 5 minutes to write down a topic and to grab those writing tools if you haven't already. Pause the video here and resume when you're ready for the next step. Now think about all the questions you have about your topic. What are you curious about? What would you like to know? Start branching off from your original circle and topic, creating a new circle for each question. Don't limit yourself to one type of question, but instead aim for lots of open-ended questions that offer more opportunity for inquiry. Open-ended questions often start with words like who, how, why, should, or what if. Let's take 15 minutes to map out as many questions as possible about your topic. Remember, each new question gets its own circle on your map. Pause the video here and resume when you're ready for the next step. Next, look for a section of your question map that looks particularly interesting to you and try adding new questions and ideas to this section. At this point, focus on asking specific questions to narrow your topic. You might even want to consider narrowing your focus by adding themes to some of your questions. For example, consider a specific demographic or group of people, focus categories, or places. Let's take 15 minutes to add new questions and ideas to the section of your map you find most interesting. Remember, new questions and ideas also get their own circles on your map, only now they are branching off from some of the first questions you added because you're expanding or focusing a specific section of your map. Pause the video here and resume when you're ready for the next step. Now look at your map and all the questions you've asked. You probably have quite a few possibilities to consider. By choosing questions, keywords, and concepts from your map, you can formulate your ideas into the questions you want to explore. So what's next? Take another look at your assignment. Which of your questions do you think best addresses the prompt? Of these, which questions are you most passionate about exploring? Not sure you like any of the questions from this section of your map? That's okay. Try selecting a different question area from the first mapping step and expand on or focus that section by branching out from it with additional questions and themes. Take 10 minutes to identify at least 3 questions you find most interesting from the last mapping section. Pause the video here and resume when you're ready for the next step. Now that you've selected a section of your research map to focus on and pulled at least 3 questions from that section, submit an image of your research mind map and a list of the 3 questions you are considering researching. Then, when you're ready, head over to the next module to learn more about using your research questions to develop keywords and search statements that will help you discover the conversations researchers are having about your topic. Need more help? Consider talking to your instructor or meeting with an old studio consultant to work on your research map. Good luck!